Hi Scorpio, this is Shah from CharliesAngelTarot. This is your mid-month April 2021 reading. Now, I've got two things to mention and I hope you like it. There's a new format and I hope you enjoy the new format. I feel more integrated and closer to you with this format than before. Now you can see me and you can see the cards at the same time. And also please note that in the introduction to the video you will see a little hand ticking or pushing a white box. That is where you can use the subtitles. So if you know anybody that is hard of hearing or that is deaf, then please enlighten them that they can use the subtitles or they can lip read me, as you will be able to see me in the video. And if you can really see me in big, in small picture, in the big picture, when you watch it on TV or on computer. I've been trying to sort things out for the last couple of months and I've got it to it more or less to a T now. I'm now having to learn how to use it. So here we go. I'm going to show you how to do it, and thank you very much for liking and subscribing and sharing. There you are. You see me in the right hand corner at the bottom of the screen. This is your reading. I've put out the cards so I don't have to wait a long time with loading up, etc, etc. And well, sometimes I show that I'm shaking the cards, but I do shovel the cards every single time. But these readings are longer than normal. They're around 20, 30 minutes because I would like to see what energy is gone and what energy has come in to replace the energy that is gone, because we are in Aries and it's action, passion, creativeness, logic, strategic energy at the moment, but we're going into a gentler energy, and that is Taurus, steadfastness, long-term tangibility and durability. And definitely the energy will be a lot slower and a lot gentler than Aries. I've put a video out there, the energy of Taurus. See whether it resonates with you, see what you can use from it to enhance your own life, especially if you are working with a Taurus, or if you are hooked up with a Taurus. See whether it resonates with you. Okay, so let's begin with what you had in the monthly reading. You can either take the monthly as the first 2 weeks, like the 4 cards and the 4 cards like I did in the monthly, and this will be the 3rd week and this one will be the 4th week, or you can take each 2 cards as separate as the week and revert back to the monthly and see whether it resonates with the week. You can choose and see what is best for you. Now, you had the 8 of Cups in the overall position last month in the monthly reading. Now you've got the Knight of Swords, so there might be a prominent Gemini, Libra or an Aquarius around you. You will be getting news. This news will arrive through cyber. That means email, text message, phone call, or anything else that goes through the air, like airmail, letters. If they still exist, I don't know. I haven't had one for years. You also had the Sun in this position, the overall position, and here you've got the 8 of Pentacles. People, like I said in the beginning, I would like to be more of service to all kinds of people with unseen handicaps. So this is visual for the hard of hearing and deaf, but I'm also telling you which cards are what and where they're lying, and explaining what they mean for the people that are deaf. So hopefully we'll be able to get more people and enlighten more people in our vicinity. Like I said, you had the Sun, but now you've got the Eight of Pentacles below the Knight of Swords, and this means that you have recognition. You've got recognition from your teacher, or from your parents, or from the public. People are seeing you, that you are you go for what you want, and you are hard working. Also, that you are really going for it, and even if hard work, it means hard work, it doesn't scare you. Perhaps you might want to leave a legacy behind. Perhaps you have a special skill. And the Eight of Pentacles also means that you might start a new study to enhance your skill or talents. So that said, that's the overall energies, and we come in the third week with Judgment. So Judgment, yes, I love this in this deck because you've got two clocks, one at 7:30 and the other at 10:10. So some of you might start work at 7:30, or some of you might be starting work at 10 o'clock and taking a 10-minute break before you start. But to me, 10 to 10 or 10:10 is cowboy time. So that means to me, no more cowboy time. It is time to get started. And this aligns really nicely with the Eight of Pentacles, the overall energy. You want to get started, and you really want to get things done and leave a legacy behind, or you're working towards a promotion or enhance your skill. This is a new beginning, and perhaps you might get a second chance. Like if you are studying and it might be exam times and you didn't pass the first time, then there will be a second chance to redo the exam to get that recognition. Definitely in the third week of April, which is really nice, and I think you're going to pass your examination, whether it's a driving license, a motorbike license, or at university or college. Your dream will come true. So because you've got the star card, so definitely I think 99.9% of you will pass. You will get your goal or your wish. That is what the star means. The star also represents Aquarius. Again, Aquarius is here in the picture, as you had the Knight of Swords, and Aquarius is an air sign, and that's one of the air signs. So there could be a prominent air sign, Aquarius, around you, or you could be meeting up with them. If you have, if you were hooked up and you separated, then there could be a reconciliation. It doesn't have to be Aquarius, but that is foremost lying here for the hand. Okay, it could be with anybody. Okay, you might have been working hard, and now you're getting the official news that from your mediator or arbitrator that the other party is reconsidering to stay or come back. Okay, so your hard work and your tenacity is going to pay off. Again, why I'm sounding so definite and confident about it, it's because you don't only have the Eight of Pentacles in the overall energy, but also in the reading. At the end of the third week, you also have the Eight of Pentacles, and underneath that we've got the Queen of Swords. So it's not only an Aquarian, but the Queen of Swords is Libra, foremost prominent. But again, the Queen of Swords is the second house, so that is the second house of the air sign is Libra. But don't forget Gemini or Aquarius. So we've got Aquarius 3 times here. Okay, so I hope that resonates with you, and if not, have a look at your moon sign or your rising sign and have a look at April, the monthly. Okay, you did have the Ace of Cups, so you did have a lot of water, all the water signs there. You also had the Sun, that was a Leo, Scorpio. You had the Queen of Cups instead of the Queen of Swords in this position, and you also had the Sun twice. So it was looking good for you. You've got more people, more characters in this reading, as you've got the 3 air signs. You've got Aquarius and Libra acknowledged twice. Then you've got the High Priestess. So the High Priestess means play the cards close to your chest. You are the High Priestess is mysterious. I would say yes, listen to your intuition. Don't be too mysterious, but you don't have to tell everything to everyone before you have the results. Wait until you've got the results and the definite answer to situations or questions. Listen to your higher self. If you have any ideas, then now it is the time to bring them out and bring them out in the open air, especially if it's between you and a partner or a friend. Clear the air, and then if you are going to reconciliate or go carry on together, then you can tell the world. The High Priestess is also number 2, and it looks like a number 11, and that is the doorway to a new beginning. So the new beginning is definitely there. Perhaps spiritually you might be learning about reading tarot or Lenormand or something else, meditation, so to get to know your higher self and your subconscious, and how to bring your subconscious idea into the conscious, into the material world. You've got the 6 of Cups underneath the High Priestess, and this could be that you might have all of a sudden a feeling from the past, and you might be reminiscing about the past, how good the times were or how bad. Let go of the bad memories to make room for new ones, and especially with a partner. If you're going to reconciliate or with a partner, don't compare this present partner with a past life or a past partner. But if your intuition is saying something is not right or is good, then listen to it. Don't doubt it, because it is your alarm system, and it is shouting at you to take notice. Whether it's butterflies in the stomach because you're madly in love, or whether something feels not good. So there could be somebody coming back from the past, and this really confirms my idea of the Judgment card, a second chance, that somebody could be coming back into your life. 6 also means that you are in balance, so you are definitely better than in the beginning of the month. The beginning of the month you had the 2 Sun cards, and that means the time was fertile for change, time for fertile for new things, projects, either a child or a project, or going on holiday or moving home. I don't see any cards moving home. You also had the 6 of Swords. Perhaps you might have already moved home, and now you might be back from where you were in the past. You might have gone back to the city that you were living in when you were a child. So if you are moving back to an old place where you've lived before, then yes, you can meet people from the past. But make room for new, exciting things to happen. You've got the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands means that plans are coming to fruition. Abundance is coming in. You might be traveling over water as you see the boats coming in. Boats were used for import and export, and so you might be moving home in that sense, or you might, I think you've already moved home because you had the Six of Swords, but you might be waiting for something to be delivered. That could be the news. Okay, the Queen of Swords brings clarity with regards to work. So you might have moved home because you had the Six of Swords, and you also had the Sun twice, so you might have moved home for a job. That could be it as well, because you've got the recognition and that you are so fantastic in wanting to work and your tenacity, and also that you want to specialize or enhance on your skills. This will bring clarity. It could also be that the Queen of Swords, that could be Libra, could be a Libra person that is employing you, or that you might be meeting or partnering up with. That could have been your wish as well. But abundance is coming in. You could be abundance. This could be money. This could be love. I think it could be a promotion or a wage rise. Perhaps your wish was to get married, but first you needed that money in order to buy the house and to get married. Why am I saying this? Because you did have the Six of Swords at the beginning of the month, and now you did have the Four of Wands, and the Six of Swords was underneath the Six of Swords was underneath the Four of Wands, but it was more or less in the third week. So if it didn't happen, or doesn't happen in the third week, according to this reading, like I said, time is man-made. Now cowboy time is over, so things are going to move. And it looks it's going to move to a better course. You've got the Four of Wands in this reading as well. So that means buying a home, moving a home, renting a home, or flipping a home in my case. And I think you will be celebrating. This is celebrations. This could be a wedding. You could be invited to a wedding. You could be invited because it's lying next to the Six of Cups, to somebody from the past or from your past. They might have sent you a message or phoned you up because of the Knight of Swords. Will you come to my wedding? That means that you'll have to come back to the old city. There will be or could be reunions at this wedding or this celebration that is on the horizon. And you might pick up some news that will be beneficial to you, and that will tell you something, and that your abundance is coming in. The Four of Wands means also moving home or buying a home, like I said, not only weddings or celebrations, but it also means that when you go to a celebration or a gathering where there is a celebration, that you might be meeting people from the past. Well, that's the Six of Cups, or new people, and these friendships will be built on proper foundations, because the Four of Wands is like the four corners of the house, and a house is solid and is built on proper foundations, and that's why these new friendships or partnerships whether it is for pleasure or in business, will be built on solid foundations. The answer of the angels is reconsider. And I think this is with relation to somebody from the past, or if you have split up temporarily, uh, will you reconsider taking them back? Excuse me. So yes, I think if you do love that person, I think, and you've worked it out with them and you've done the communication, because communication is of the importance, and you do have the Knight of Swords. That means phone calls, text messages. That is a form of communication. You have to communicate with each other to straighten things out and come back in balance. And also because of the Queen of Swords, she will stand you by good stead, and she will help you to get the communications going. If you haven't got a communication, this could be a Gemini, Libra, foremost, or Aquarius, and they are very good mediators or arbitrators or social workers. They can be somebody that represents a municipality or works in a municipality, or an institution. A marriage guidance counselor, for example. Now, I think that there will be new communication, and I think for a lot of you there could be a second chance in a relationship, a friendship, or a partnership. Awesome. So reconsider. Don't make any decisions in haste, because you'll have to repent in leisure. So it looks good, it sounds good, and it's definitely a lot of lovely energy and good news surrounding the next 2 weeks. Okay, now let's go to the Oracle card. Now the last card is this card, and that is from the Audacious Action Angels. And I've got a feeling you're going to be saved by a phone call. And we've got the cyber news here, the Knight of Swords. Cyber? Yes, cyber. You might be saved by a call, but you might also get that call to tell you you've got the job. I love this job. That is what your answer will be. So ask the Archangel. Direct dial to the Archangel. So whether your angel is Michael, he is from the air, he's the throat chakra, so that is also the Gemini zone, the airways, the voice, communication, also knowledge. I love my Archangel Michael. He's also the angel of air, because the Gemini are also the lungs. Okay, so that might be something specific or profound for somebody out there. You might have more air all of a sudden. You might be asthmatic, and you are going to work in an environment that's air friendly, or that cleans the air. That is what I'm also hearing. So somebody is going to ring, or you might be saved by the bell. I don't know what that means, but that is what I feel. And a very important phone call might arrive. Let's see what the book says. It says, love this job. So he's on his way. Woohoo! Check your caller ID. It looks like God's angel of communication is on the hotline. Answer the call for some divine direction. So listen to your higher self. That is also, if you are getting a warning, the High Priestess, it is the divine or the angel calling. After all, this is the angelic number, right? The doorway as well. Open your heart and your mind. Archangel Gabriel is on the hotline. I say it could also be Michael. It is time to get receptive. Gabriel is calling you from just outside the box. He is the guy with all those crazy directives from Spirit. You have had some unusual ideas lately. Wow. And that means that Archangel of Communication is on the hotline. According to the religious scripture, he foretold of the birth of Christ. And remember, you had the two sun signs, so that the two cards in the beginning of the month, so you could find out you're pregnant, some of you. So that is the hotline. Okay. The birth of Christ and coming of the Quran. The guy has it wired. If you are operating on a need to know basis, Gabe or Gabriel is your angel. Take it from the Mother Mary. She endures his accuracy and courage. Not everyone would dare to inform a virgin she would give birth. Now he's asking you to please listen and follow your heart. It may seem like you are following the white rabbit down some kind of hole, but don't worry. When you emerge, you will be even more centered in God or the divine and the life you are meant to live. So when the phone rings and you see Gabe's number or name in your ID, for heaven's sake answer the call. It's directly from the divine. Hello Gabriel, Archangel of the direct dial. Well, I tell you, you could be getting a message. You're getting news. This news will be your call, so watch out. If you, for example, have applied for a job, been to an interview, and you see their number, it is the divine at work. That is the Archangel doorway. The divine is giving you a doorway, the High Priestess. It looks like an 11, but it is a numerical, Roman numerical sign, okay? And looks like two pillars, the doorway. I hope you have enjoyed this, Scorpio. Take care, stay safe, and be blessed. Let me know how this resonates with you. And please like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and please share. And remember, if you know somebody that's hard of hearing or blind, tell them to watch this channel, because they will be able to follow the way I've described it for you and them. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.